Okay, let me go back. Let me share my screen now. I've sent requests to share my screen. I've sent requests to share my screen, ma.
Oh, okay. I forgot that I didn't let you go when you came back.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. One of the strategies he gave us on the second day of the masterclass was that we should look for a coin that has a price pattern that goes up and down, something like this, especially if it's consistent. For some coins, you see that the support and the resistance level are almost the same. It goes up like this, comes down to that resistance support level, then goes up, down like that. So if you notice that pattern with a particular coin, you can decide to, when the coin is at the lower level, you put a long on the coin. But for something like that, you keep on watching your trades. You have to be sure that when the coin goes up, you sell. If it's up, you take a short position. When it comes down, you sell. Then you take another, open a long position like that. So with that, in a day, you can do 1000%. Just long, short, doing that on the same coin. But it has to be a coin that has that pattern. So you need to be sure that that coin has that particular pattern. Let me see this one on a 15 minutes time frame. This one doesn't really have the pattern. But for some coins, you see that it will just go up. When it gets to that level, it comes down to the same level, goes up, down. You can do that for those kind of coins. Then he also said that we should when we're doing this, he advised us not to use all our capital because the trade can go the other way. Sometimes it can break the support or break the resistance, and it will, if you short the coin, instead of going down, it might just go up. And if you long the coin, instead of going up, it might go down. So you should just leave some capital just in case you get liquidated in the market. You have something to go back into the market with. Then he said that we should look for upcoming events that may impact crypto and use the dates of the events to either long or short coins. So if we hear that we hear any positive news about the US and the cryptocurrency, we can decide to go to all those political coins or those coins in US reserve to long them. If it's a negative news, we can go and short them. Then he said that we should go to coin market cap. Then recently added. We'll go to recently added coins. Yes, when we go to coin market cap, where you have your categories, your token unlocks, you have recently added here. Click on recently added. So when we click on recently added, we'll look for the ones that are under the trending category. After clicking on recently added, we should go to trending. Let me stay on recently added. These are coins that have just been added to CoinMarketCap. If we're buying any coin that has been recently added, we should check for something that is between 5,000 to 5 million market cap. So this is the market cap. Asta was added 20 days ago, 3,500 market cap. So we should just look for something that is below 5 million market cap and buy them. Then he also mentioned that every token that is connected to Donald Trump and his family would pump during this season. So when you right now we're experiencing a little bit of dump in the markets. When market is recovering, if you're trying to buy some coins that would make some short-term or long-term goals, we should look for coins that are in the Trump family, all those Trump AI, Trump coins, Melania, all those coins would move. And he also said that those coins will pump between November, December. So I don't know if next year they will still pump, but if the market is recovering this December, those are one of the coins that would be a good buy for December. Sorry. Same. Then he also mentioned that celebrity memes, political memes, AI memes, AI agents, they will also grow. Those coins are a good buy. So most of the things he said in lesson 1, he repeated them and just emphasized on them in lesson 2. So these are, I think, the new things I could pick from what he said in lesson 2. Let me stop sharing and wait for someone else to. That's what I have for lesson 2. There wasn't much in lesson 2.
Okay.
Yes. So if you have more things that you got from lesson 2, you can share with us. Ma. Goodbye. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. This college. Hello, ma.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on.
Have you feel? What happened?
Yes, there wasn't much in lesson 2. He just repeated everything he said in lesson 1, then added these ones that I just mentioned.
Okay, so repeat that part. I'm not sure I followed that question very well. Just repeat what you just did.
Okay.
Then maybe you're the one that will teach us features. If said she is using phone, that's why.
Okay, even me, I'll have to use phone.
If it is the futures things, okay, you can access the web from where you are. In Nigeria, I think it's only when you are using a VPN or so.
No,
But
for
that's
futures trading.
You
Are
say?
you saying futures? Are you talking about futures trading?
Opening, like for instance, now you opening Binance on browser,
Yeah.
it doesn't flow in Nigeria.
Yes. You can
And
use
that's what I
since we
mean.
are even
Except
using
you,
our phone to trade our futures, you can even trade.
yes,
So
no problem.
you know futures, right? Even relevant.
Yes.
You will teach after them. Okay, Abiba, continue.
Okay, let me go over what I just said. So he said that we should look for any coin that has a pattern. We should look for a coin that has a price pattern that goes up and down, up and down. I'm trying to see if I can find anyone that has that pattern. Let's assume for some coins, you will see that when the coin goes down, it does not go below a particular level. And when it goes up, it doesn't go above a particular level. So when it goes up, it hits that resistance and comes back to the support level, go up, down like that. It keeps doing that pattern for days, sometimes for weeks, even months. There was one coin that did that pattern. I think that was in 2023. That's 2023 or 2024. That was Forgot the name of the coin. I saw it on BitGet, and I noticed that if the coin goes up, it gets to that particular level. To come down, gets around the same level, goes up. So on my own, I was just buying when it comes down. Then if it goes up, I will say I didn't even do it on futures. I was just doing it like that, and I made a few $100s from it. But if the coin is on futures, you make more money from that. When the coin goes down, for example, it hits that level that it usually gets to, you can long the coin. You already know the level it will get to when it's going up. So you can place your take profit just before it gets to that level. As it gets to that level, you take your profit. When it gets there, you place a short on the coin. So as the coin is coming down, you're making money. As it's going up, you're making money. As it's coming down, you're making money. So this is just something. If you're doing this, you have to watch your trade. You can't just place your trade and go. So it doesn't go and then start coming back again. Then you start making loss. Or you set your take profit and stop loss just so you don't get liquidated in the markets. So if you notice any coin that has that pattern, you can just use that to make some. If you keep doing that, going up, down, up, down, if you do that like 10 times in a day, you can get up to 1,000%. Like, let me just, please, if you should go downstairs. So you can get up to 1,000. You can get up to 1,000% just following that pattern up and down. Do you understand that bit, man? Hello?
Yes, I'm following you.
Is my explanation understandable? Do you understand what I just explained?
Explain again.
Okay. It would be better if I can get a coin that has that pattern. Let me just see. Oh, what's the name of that coin? I did it with one coin like that. What's in the name? It was a Chinese coin.
Is it how?
No, it has
H
X.
H
No, it has X.
HUA. Okay.
No. Let me use this one as an example. This is 24 hours. Let me see. On a 4-hour time frame, what the pattern looks like. Okay, this is even a good example. You can see that every 15 minutes, this particular, okay, this is theta. What did I do, sir? This one is not a good example, sorry. This is theta. No wonder it's like that. Okay, let me use this one as an example. From this point to this point. From this point to this point, you see that this coin, but this is just for a very short period of time. This can actually happen for weeks on some coins, even for like a month or 2 months for some coins, or a day. You can see that from here to here, when this coin starts from here, as soon as it gets to this point, this 2.1, it comes down again. It gets to 2.1, it comes down again. It gets to 2.1, it comes down again. So what you would do, when it comes down to this level, you buy. If it goes up here, you sell. Then you place a short. As you're shorting the coin, when it comes down, again, you sell. Then you buy again. As it's going up, you're making money. Then you sell when it gets up. You sell off, then buy again. But this time around, you're shorting the coin. You short the coin when it's at the top. If it comes down, you long again. If it goes up, you short the coin. You just keep it.
You short and long, short and long, short and long.
Yes, short and long, short and long, short and long. But it has to be with a coin
Yeah,
that
but
has...
you would have already placed that short and long. You would have already done it automatically on an MASC, or you have to be there with the coin.
You know that you're not doing it just once. You're not doing it just once. You can do it on a particular trade up to 10 times in a day if it has that pattern.
What I'm saying that you would have done it automatically, like maybe you would have commanded your futures, so sell, buy,
Yes.
sell, buy. That you're not going to be there sitting down with them.
No, you know that you put your sell and your buy and your stop profit and your stop loss. It's just that, sometimes, for example, this coin took this pattern. When it got to this point, it started going down. So if you placed a buy at this point and it starts going down, you're losing money. Guys, let me leave this place for them. So that's why you just need to come from time to time to check on it to ensure that that pattern is still going on.
Okay. I
Possible that
understand.
it breaks out of, you won't know when it will break out of that pattern. It might break the support or the resistance. You won't know when it will break out of that pattern. So not that you place the trade and be watching the trade. No, you just come from time to time to check that that pattern is still ongoing, so you can continue your long and short. If I see a coin that has that pattern, I'll take a screenshot of it and send to the group. I can't find one right now.
Okay.
Yes. I'm coming. I'm here.
Huh?
They're disturbing me. I'm just doing a meeting. Then another thing he said is that we should look for an upcoming events that may impact the crypto space.
You can make the coins go down or cost go up.
Huh?
So I can make any information, I can make coins go down or go up. No?
Yes. For example, maybe there is a positive news about the government on cryptos. You just know that most of the coins that are under that US reserve might pump. If there's a negative news, it might dump. Then we have I think they have Ripple's ETF coming up. If it gets approved, things like that will make the price of Ripple to go up a bit. So you can long the coin a bit. And if it's a negative news, the price can go down. Let me just talk to you out in 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay, I understand. Okay, it's fine. I understand. Well, then all of us will also watch the recorded video over and over. That's why it's being recorded. Okay, thank you, everyone. So, 11, I know I also the color on your
You are trying. Thank you.
What's
Well
the
done.
pronunciation?
Erenven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, okay, go ahead. Let's look at future trading.
Yeah, I actually wanted to add
Okay, let me share it.
a,
Let me share it.
18 or 2
Okay, to WhatsApp version. Okay.
years.
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Not yet. You choose entire screen. I think I have Zoom too. You should put entire screen now. Okay, when you choose the share screen.
Okay, it's entire screen. It's just share screen I clicked on.
And
Let
some of
me
them
see
now
if
when you see share screen, you see app and entire screen.
it's screen that I'm seeing.
Okay, click on the share screen. Let's see. I'm not seeing it.
Can you see my screen now?
I'm not started seeing it. Have you started seeing it?
No, we
Not
can't.
yet.
Wow.
Let me see. Let me pin you.
It's all my apps that I think there's something I'm not doing right here.
Okay. Yeah, so what you do is have you allowed the Zoom? You know, it will take you to the app and tell you to allow Zoom to override.
Yes, what I'm actually seeing is almost so many apps asking if Zoom should display over other apps.
Yes. You now when you go to the front of the Zoom, you will now click. There's a button in front of Zoom in that app, Zoom app. You click it. So you
Okay.
scroll down to where you have Zoom.
I think I've done that now.
Okay. So you click on that share screen again. Yes, it's coming up. Yes, you can see it
Okay.
now.
Okay. Is it up now?
Yes, you can see it now.
Yes, you can see your screen.
Okay, well, what I actually wanted to add is in the course of this second class, he actually used CoinGecko to explain new coins, new cryptocurrencies. I don't know if we can remember. I also discovered that there's a difference between newly added coin. I think coin market cap call it newly added coin. Then
Okay.
CoinGecko platform. You know, CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, they are almost the same. They do almost the same thing. It's just that CoinMarketCap tend to be much more popular. I don't know why.
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes,
So,
we can hear.
okay. In CoinGecko, he said we can also use the new cryptocurrency, cash in on new cryptocurrency opportunity to also make money too. So if you want to get that, I'm using a phone. Ordinarily supposed to be under the crypto options. Okay, on my phone, I don't know if you can see this. This is the pop down menu. When I click
Okay,
on
yeah. Yes.
cryptocurrency, I
Mhm.
think under this place you see new cryptocurrencies under highlight. I don't know if you can see it.
Yes, we can see it.
Great. So you click on it. So it will take us to a new page where you see new cryptocurrency that just came up. Okay. It can
Okay.
be you check at the tail end, you see last added after the FDV, last added.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is showing us the time this particular cryptocurrency was added into coin
Like
market cap.
I will on
Yes, so
CoinGecko was added 6 minutes ago.
thank you. Owl was
But this
added 6 minutes ago. So what he told us is that now when you come to this platform, the things that you need to
so
put into
this
consideration.
YFI now popular coin now. That's the coin popular now. That one they said added 10 hours ago. The
Maybe it's not it's
YFI,
a new
or
one.
maybe it's another coin because different coin will go
Yes,
carry similar.
yes. So he strongly advised that when we get to this platform, one thing among other things that we should put into consideration is what is currently trending, which sector is currently trading. So if we are picking any coin, say for instance you want to pick OWL, considering the fact that is the latest coin here now, is OWL in a sector that is currently making wave? Then I think you also advise on how we can get you click on it, it will bring me here. I just click on OWL now and it brought me to this place. So we say you can pick the contract address after you have ascertained that yes, this coin in question is in a trending trend, because that is home proof to show that yes, this thing will make sense or will make profits in the shortest possible time. Then you take the contract address, you do further research on it by taking it to Twitter, X. Then you search for it to see if people are actually talking about it. We all know that one of the things that pump crypto okay, is sentiment, engagement, social media engagement, and all of that. So if people are talking about it to a larger extent, it's obvious that it will make way. So you just copy it, then you go to whichever platform that you want to buy it from, that it appear. Of course, both bunk boats and other radium. It all depends on the contract, the network that the coin fall in. If it is BNB, for instance, of course, we'll be using Trust Wallet and Pancake Swap and all of those things. So I think this is what I just want to add in this regards. I don't know if we have any question.
Okay. One of the questions I even said I wanted to find out is when you keep saying when you trending sector that is being talked about or trending sector, how do we know a trending sector?
Okay. We know it's trendy sector in so many ways. One, if you go to CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, whichever one, you go to your category. You understand that, right? So
When we
when
go to
you get to your category, yes, then the subtitle under the categories, you watch out for dominance, right? I think that's the word. Dominance.
okay.
Are we together? So when
Yeah.
if you see dominance, you click on it. Two things happen. It will arrange all the categories up down or down up. That is from the highest to the lowest or from the lowest to the highest. Do you get that?
I didn't get it. Okay, so number one, okay, what you're trying to say is that dominance is helping us to know the category
Yes,
that is
the
trending.
dominance will help you know the category that has the largest number of percentage. You see it on green, maybe
Okay, okay.
20%, 5%, 1%, 0.2%. It all depends on what is happening as at the time you're doing this.
Okay, that's on CoinMarketCap now.
Yes, you can use CoinMarketCap, you can use CoinGecko, whichever one. It's the
Okay,
same
does
thing.
CoinGecko also have those dominance thing? Does it also have?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So when you go, let's assume you are using CoinMarketCap, you go to categories.
CoinGecko, this CoinGecko.
Let me go to CoinMarketCap to use that one to explain it. Can you see my screen, please? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So when you come to CoinMarketCap, okay, you go to category. If you want to go to category, I'm using phone. These steps are different. So look at category under ranking here. I tap on it. It will take me to category. Now, these are various categories. At the tail end, after market cap, coin market cap, you see dominance. You see it.
Okay.
So you click on that dominance. You click on the dominance. It will either arrange all the categories from up to down or from down up, that is highest to lowest or lowest to highest. So in this case, now since you are looking for the sector that is dominating at that point in time, it's going to be highest to lowest. I'll tap on it. So that is one way. If you observe where it has changed now, it's giving us 0.0%. That means it's low to high. So I'll tap on it again.
Okay.
You
This
see
one
it?
is high to go.
So yes, this is now high to low. So that is one way. That is one way to know the sector that is trending. Then from what we are seeing here now, layer one tend to be up there. Then another way to know it again is this lunar crush. I don't know if you are used to it now. One of the tools Ifeanyi showed us in the master class. Are we together?
Yes. Yes, I get
Yeah,
them.
one
Okay,
of
so the first one you said dominance. I didn't get the one you explained now very well.
Yes, I said when you come to category, you come under dominance, you click on it. Okay, it will arrange all the categories in two ways, as in either up, down, or down, up. So in this
Yes, I
case, we
got
want
that.
to
You were
look
saying that
for
there's
this.
another way.
Yeah, the other way is using Lunar Crush, one of the two
Okay,
if
okay, okay,
I showed us
okay,
in the master class. So
okay.
if you go to Lunar Crush, okay, I don't know if I have any. Okay, I think this is it. If you go to lunarcrush.com, which is this, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you come down a bit, you see it is here. Look at it, top sectors. Can you see it?
Mm. That's
Top
another
sector.
approach.
Yes, on Lunar Crush, top sector. It's telling us now that Arbitrum ecosystem, Avalanche ecosystem, injective ecosystem, then stablecoin ecosystem. Then another way to know which one is the highest, you can see some figures written under 0.0 something. I think this thing is not connected. I need to refresh this page. Let me refresh this page so that we give us latest, because I'm seeing 00 through here. It's not supposed to be like that. So this is another way to figure out the sector that is trending at the moment. This thing
Okay.
change from time to time. It change from time to time. It change from time to time. So that's that.
Okay. Our lower coach, let's not the day five I'll be the waiting service. I just need one more day. I say, since you okay, they call me.
Then is the 5.
Okay. I don't talk. I forgot. We will come meet you. We will first learn other ones first. So let's look at pictures.
Okay. Which platform do you mainly use? That's which exchanger, sorry, do you mainly use?
It's by Binance and by Bitcoin. Then, but the other day, Abiba was showing me something. He was using MESC. Said more of those coins. Most of these coins they are in MESC.
Okay, let's use MEXC then. Let's use MEXC. Now, can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, now I'm currently on MEXC trading platform. So basically, I know you're already used to the platform. So let me just go straight to the futures, right? Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear? Yes,
Yes, we
yes,
Yes.
can
yes,
hear
I
you.
can hear
Yes.
you.
Okay. Fine. Now, when you get to your platform, whether it is Binance, it is Bybit, KuCoin, MEXC, and all that, almost all these platforms, their mode of operation is like 98% the same. Okay. So what we do if you watch, although in Bybit is often known as derivatives. I think the word futures in Bybit is derivative. I think that's the word terms they use there. But in other
Okay.
platforms, to the best of my knowledge, is also called futures. But regardless of the name, I think they are the same thing. So you come over to future. Future is after trade on the screen now. Home, market, trade, futures, then wallet. Are we together? Are we together?
Yes. So what are you using?
Okay.
You're using your Binance now. The ones on the screen, is it Binance or Bybit?
No, what I'm using is MEXC exchange. That is what
Okay,
I'm using
MESC.
now.
Okay, 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 that's fine.
Yes. So you come over to your future. I click on it. So this is the future interface on MEXC. Now, basically, the same analysis you do on your sports is the same analysis you do on your MEXC. Okay. You can also add the knowledge that we've also gotten from IFA into in this master class. Very amazing knowledge. So when you get to this platform, on the top right here, you see USDTM, USDC, USDCM. I think USDC is still a stable coin. USDT is a stable coin still. Now, can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Great. Now, this if I'm trading futures, I often do USDT pair, not Bitcoin pair. That is not to say that that is what everybody must do. Okay, so my pair is USDT splash any other coin of my choice. I don't do Bitcoin and other pairs, but it's not as if anybody cannot do it. You can't do it. So that's just my personal preference. So under this DYM USDT, this is a coin presently now that is currently on the screen. So if you want to you want to pick a particular coin that you want to trade, you just click on it. This is a search bar. You type whatever you are looking for. Let's say, for instance, you have the intention of trading SRP, for instance. You tap it, SRP will pop up for you. Click on it automatically. That's what you have. Then when you are done with that, by the right hand side, you see it's showing you the percentage at which the coin is either going up or going down. If it is green, of course it is positive. If it is red, of course it is negative. Presently, SRP is down 4.70%. Then on that area, you come to this other side, which is the left hand end. You can see candle-like objects, two candle-like objects. So if you click on it, it will take you to the chart of this pair. Do you get that? To bring you here. So that is what that is just meant for. Let me go back. Of course, these three dotted lines here will take you to where you get your calculator, where you want to do some other further analysis. You want to set your stop loss and measurement. I think I'll leave that for now. Then the next thing here is you see isolated. I don't know if you can see something like this. I just click on it, isolated. Can we see that?
Yes.
Now, in trading futures, there are two type of trade that you open using. You said that you are using isolated or you are using cross. Now, what do these two things mean? Very, very important. Please listen to this very well, please. Now, isolated means when you open a trade, if you use $5 or $500 or $1 million to open that trade, if the trade starts going against you and your trade finally liquidates, meaning you run at zero, it is only that money that you have committed, that is $5, $10 or $1 million, depending on the amount you use, that will be affected in that trade. Do we get this? Do we understand what I just said? I'm not getting a response, please.
Yes.
Great. Fine. So when you choose isolated, what it simply means in a short term is that it is the amount that you have invested in that trade that you can lost. Then the other option is cross. Look at it, isolated and cross. Cross is the opposite. If you pick cross, what it means is that if you put $100 in a particular trade and the trade goes against you, that is, the trade is now going against your prediction up to the point that your trade now liquidates, this platform will go and take money from your wallet balance to keep the trade flowing. Do we get that?
Yes.
Thank you. So it is advisable as a starter to stay with isolated. But if you have some reasonable amount of money in your wallet, in your account, because whether it is isolated or cross, they all have their advantage and disadvantages. If you've been in this space, you will agree with me that there are times that some trade will first of all go against you before you now start turning to the direction that you initially predicted. So that is the advantage of cross. If you are using cross as a trading type, it will create surplus money for you to absorb the shock that losing trade will cause. Then when the trade now reverse, you now start making your money back. But if it is isolated, the moment it gets to your liquidation point, it will close you off and you will lost money. But it is often advisable that stay with isolated because it is less risky, especially when you don't have huge amount of money in your wallet. Then that being said, I want to believe you understand. And the next thing beside it, you can see 7x. Now 7x, this is what makes future trade to be different from spot trade. One of the major things. 7x here, under this place, we are talking about leverage. Now, in future trading or derivative, what makes it to be different from spot is the fact that when you are using trading futures, you have access to, let me use the word, loan money, borrowed money. That is what leverage is all about. Leverage, okay, is an edge. In other words, if you want to trade future, you bring certain amount of your money to enjoy certain privilege of more money so that you can buy more coin and make more profit if the trade goes in your favor. So in this leverage thing, there are levels. So you can decide to choose the levels that you want. As far as MEXE is concerned, MEXE has leverage 1x to 300x. Are we together? 1x meaning you are whatever you have, you are times it by 1. 2x meaning if you are bringing $100, they will give you times 2. 3x mean if you bring $100, they will do it times 3 for you. 10x mean if you bring $100, they'll do it times 10 for you. What that means is that if you bring $100 and you do 10x, what they are going to give to you to trade is 1,000 US dollars. That is what this leverage stands for. So you can take the leverage to any level you want. You can draw it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. You can draw it to any level depending on what you want. If you don't want to slide it to the left or right, you can as well tap on this stuff, okay, and type the particular figure that you want. Any amount at all, provided is not beyond 300x. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense. So that is how you pick your leverage. Then of course you see open, you see close, okay? Open, close is the same thing as you doing buy, you doing sell. In leverage, in future trading, what they call it is long and short. Under spot, what they call it is buy and sell. So the green button here shows that you want to buy. The red button shows that you want to short, that is, you want to take a sell position and all of that. Then limits. Of course, available balance. If I have money in this wallet, for instance, the amount that I have will appear under this available balance. The money that you have in this account, that is where it appears. Then limit. I think by now, limit shouldn't be strange to us, okay, as traders, because even on that spot, we do stop loss, we do market order, we do trailing stop, and so on and so forth. But basically, I will just explain. I will just explain 3 here. Limit. Limit simply means you want to take a trade, whether you are selling or you are buying. Okay, you are the ones giving condition for the amount that you want to buy with. You are not buying at market price. In this case now, currently XRP is $2.0316 Are we together? Now, if you want to buy this thing, you must have done your analysis. Okay, fine. SRP is going to drop to, let's say, 2.0001. Then you now place that particular amount on your other place. So the market will not trigger until the price drop to that level. Such thing is what is known as limit order. Then market order is direct opposite of limit order. Market order is you are entering the market with the present and current price that is showing. You get it? Then limit order. Okay, this time around you set the price at which you want to buy, that you want to sell at the same time. So whichever one that triggers first, the market will execute it for you. Then the last one I'll talk about is trailing stop. Trailing stop, as the name implies, okay, there's a way you will set it. Okay, this one is for now as a starter, it might be somehow deep, strong for you. There's a way you set it. You set it based on ratio. Okay, you can say 5%, 2%, 3%. What that means is that if you enter a trade, for instance, your prediction is that the trade will go up, we pump. Then you will now give an order that if this trade pump 10% upward, adjust my stop loss to follow the trade 5% upward. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Come again.
Fine. Trailing stop means you enter a market. You are following the trade back to back. Let me use the word. You are following your trade bumper to bumper, upward or downwards. It all depends on the trade that you enter. Now, let's say I enter a trade as $1, and I am trusting that this trade will go up to, let's say, $10 or $5. Of course, you will set your stop loss somewhere around 0. Let's say 89. Do we get that? Great. You now say if this price move to 2 naira, system, take my stop loss from 0.89 to 1 naira, to $1, sorry. If it goes to $5, take my stop loss from $1 to $3. So you will set it, the system will be doing that automatically for you. Then if the trade now reverse, it didn't go as you planned, it will now log you out at the point that the trailing stop took you to before the thing came down to hit your stop loss. Do you get that? Do we get that?
Why not put figure there now? Only this account. Why not put figure, please?
No, you cannot do that. The only time this thing will happen now is when I'm entering the market.
Okay,
You understand? You understand? That is, if I'm entering the market, that is when that can happen. Take for instance, let me come again. You understand limit order, right?
Yes.
Fine. You understand the market order, right?
Yes.
Now, trailing stop. What trailing stop just mean? This one. What trailing stop just mean is that if you enter a trade, let's say, for instance, now repo is 2.03. You enter a trade, and this thing now move up to 3.03. Of course, when you enter a trade, it's advisable you set your stop loss. Your stop loss, of course, will be below your entry point. Will not just be below your entry point. It will be wise for your stop loss to be in between your liquidation price and your entry point. Now, what is liquidation price? When you take a future position, let's say you use $100 for instance. Now, let's say you use 5x as your leverage. I explain leverage under this place. You understand? I explain it under this place. Let's say you use 5x as your leverage. I confirm it. It will change to 5. Then you are bringing a capital into the market of $100. Okay, what that means is that they will only give you can only take, let me do this. This is it now. 5 times 100 will be what? 5 times 100 will be 500.
500, yes.
No, 5 times 100 will be 500, right?
Yes.
Great. Now, what this thing is telling me now is that with this 500 position that I'm taking, Look at it here. Margin. Can you see under this place? Long margin. It's telling me that I need to bring $100, 100.0971 USDT. Can you see that stuff? It's just
Yes.
above the open long. Fine. Now it is because now I'm using $100 to take a trade of $500.
Okay.
So what this means is more money if the trade go against you, and if the trade go against you, you also lose money. This is one of the danger of futures trading. Do you get it? So
Yes.
if you use $500 to enter a trade now, this market moves up. I will set a stop loss. This is not a live trade. I would have shown you what that is. You see, they will show your liquidation price. That if you take the trade, this thing will go against you at 5x. There is a point the market will drop to. Then you will liquidate. Liquidate means you have lost the trade, everything completely to zero. So if you are setting your stop loss cannot be behind your liquidation level. Rather, your stop loss should be in between your entry point and your liquidation point. That is strategy, because you cannot go and set your stop loss below your liquidation price. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
Somebody's saying something. Should I go ahead, please?
Yes.
Okay. So that's that. Of course, when you set all of this, okay, like this place now where my cursor is showing you price. This place will show you the amount. Then like this place I told you, you use it to increase this button. You toggle it to the left or to the right to increase if you want to use on the entire amount that you have in your account. If you want to use 50% of the capital that you have in your account, that is what you do. Then this place where you have TP and SL is where you set your stop loss and take profit. Of course, we know what stop loss and take profit is. Okay, where you want to get out of the market on a positive note, that is take profit. Where you want the market to log you out on a negative note, that is stop loss. If the market is going against, instead of you to lose your entire capital, it's better you lose part of the capital so that you can use the remaining one. So this is where you set it. Okay, of course, if you want to go advanced, because we also have advanced settings of stop loss and take profit. Okay, if you want to set your stop loss using percentage instead of using price or figures, you use percentage. That's when you set it under advanced. Are we together?
Okay.
Then underneath that take profit and stop loss, you see maximal long, then you see margin. Margin simply means the money that you are bringing. In other words, your sacrificial lamb, what you are bringing to the table. In the illustration I gave, I brought $100 to the table and I was given the opportunity to use $500 to trade because I use 5x. If I change my leverage, for instance, to 10, okay, which I often do, I change it to 10. This time around, it will now be 10 times 10 times 10, it will now give me 1,000. You just put the quantity that you want here. So if you see now, I'm using $100 still to take a trade of $1,000. That is what leverage can do for you. That is why if you listen to Ifeanyi very well, he kept mentioning leverage. So the advantage of leverage future trading is that it gives you the opportunity to borrow money, use borrowed money to trade.
Exactly.
That's the best way to do it. Then the amount of borrowed money that you are entitled to, it depends on two things. One, the capital that you are ready to sacrifice, to bring to the table. Two, the leverage that you have picked. If I can pick 25 leverage, for instance. I can pick 50 leverage. It all depends on me. But the baseline is this. The higher the leverage, the deeper and more dangerous the risk. The faster you can get liquidated.
Yes.
That's what it means.
Hmm.
The lower the leverage, the higher the money you bring to the table, but the less risk you can get liquidated, because there will be allowance for trade to go the other way if the trade now go against your prediction. You get it? So that is what that means. Now, like what I often tell people, I haven't explained all of these things. The same way, when you take a position, it will appear under this place: position opened, open order. The difference between position and open order, I'm explaining somewhere here now. Under, I don't know if you can see gold bar and BTC giveaway. Under it now, that's what I'm explaining now. Now, when the difference between position and open order is that position is trade that you have already taken, that is running for you, while open orders are trade that you've taken, okay, but it has not been executed yet. So when you do all of that, if you have a running trade, you see it will appear under this place. Then, having said that, of course, like I said, open long, you are pressing button to buy. Open short, you are pressing button to sell. Then beside them, you can see its price, the price icon. Okay, the people that are buying is appearing on the green under the major price. By major price now, I mean the current price of SROP, which is 0.0393. That is the current price of SROP. Then underneath that price are people that are buying, that have placed buy order. Then above it, there are people that have placed sell order that have not been executed. So I think basically that is what it entails. But this is not all. Like what I often tell people, okay, when you want to trade futures, you have done all of this. You are now used to this platform. The next thing, which is very, very crucial, is coming to the chart. Now, the same thing you get on the chart for your spot is the same thing you get for the chart for your futures. So I strongly believe we are already trading. All of us, we are traders. It's just maybe we are not used to futures yet. Now, the first thing you do is you analyze your trade. You want to buy SROP, you want to sell as SROP, you have your reasons, you do your analysis. You might be trading based on news. Like yesterday, there was one news I saw on a crypto panic about XXP 6900. I saw it in the morning, I think somewhere around 11 a.m. or 12 or so. And the news was positive based on exactly the way Ifeanyi taught us. SXP 6900. And that news was saying that coin is going to do 1000x. The moment I saw the news, I just went to put my small dollar on XXP 6900. And that coin did almost, if I'm not mistaken, it did 57% yesterday. And I took out, I think, 27% out of it. So you might be trading because of news. It depends on you. You might be trading because you have done your technical analysis and your strategy is telling you to buy or to sell. So regardless, so when you come to this place, you have to analyze: are you selling or you are buying? Which time frame are you using? That now depends on your own trading strategy. I don't know if this training is part of that. Everybody has their trading pattern. Which trading strategy are you using? Are you buying? Are you selling? Now, this one will now help you to figure out your entry point price, where you intend to set your stop loss, and where you intend to set your take profit. I don't know if we are together. Now, in my case, what I often do, okay, I often flow with 1 hour at times. Then most of the times I use 15 minutes. Okay, these are the few indicators that I use. And by the grace of God, it has been working for me. Though it's not 100% perfect, but it has been working for me. I'm giving this out to us for free, as you can see on my screen. Now, I have EMA 14, EMA 21, and EMA 50.
Okay, EMA, you got the EMA 41.
EMA 14, EMA 21, EMA 50. That is what's on the screen now. And I use green, yellow, blue colors. You can use any color, no problem about that. You get it? Now, how does this thing work? The moment these three EMA intersect, my brother and my sister, there's no argument anyway. The moment the three of them intersect, either in the afternoon, at night, or bear market, bull market, or just follow the direction. Then
whether
you
it's going
set
up
your
or down. Whether it's going up or
yeah,
down. That's
yes.
short or long.
But
That's you
take
now
for
use
instance
spreadsheet.
now, this is 1 hour time frame. And as at, let me touch this candlestick. As at this should be okay. This was yesterday now. As at yesterday, 18:00 should be somewhere around I think 6 o'clock, right? Nigerian time. Yes, this indicator intersects yesterday evening. Let us say this time yesterday evening. No, not this time. Before this time, somewhere around 6. This indicator intersect each other, and it started selling, and it's still selling up until now. Do you get it? So now, if you want to, the moment you see this intersection, meaning it's selling. Now, if you go to 15 minutes, it will give you this intersection faster. But my little reservation with 15 minutes is that 15 minutes momentum is not often confirmed. If you are strong in trading, you discover that this lesser time frame are too noisy. It can easily be turned over. Even the 1 hour, but 1 hour is a bit firmer. For those persons who have time to sit on the system for a very long time, 15 minutes is the perfect time because it will give you the opportunity to enter the market quick, faster than 1 hour will give you. So what that means is that you will stand the chance to make more profit as the trade goes in your favor. If you watch very well, let me click the candlestick where this thing intersects. It says 6. I think this will be 6 in the morning if I'm not mistaken, right? Can you see the time?
No,
2025 12.
06.
Unfortunately, I can't bring the time up. It's only my screen that I can increase, but the timing.
It's clear now.
So what is showing now is on the 2025 12, that is December 4th at 06:45. That is few minutes to 7. Then if you come to 1 hour, the intersecting candlestick, I think is this one. Yes, exactly. It's telling you 17:00. The same date, but different time. So 15 minutes will always come earlier, faster than 1 hour. But the disadvantage is not as if it's not good, though. It's the perfect entry point, 15 minutes. And it will help you set your stop loss. Your stop loss will be short closer. It's also another way to manage your risk. But my only reservation with it is that the momentum can swing the other way as fast as possible. So what am I saying? This is what I do. So if you want to trade future trading, I haven't gotten yourself used to the platform. You analyze your the trader you want to take. So that's what I'm doing here now. So when you're done, like is advice, if this is your entry point, for instance, if this is your entry point, of course, you will now look for the longest candle in that trend as your stop loss. You see where the price cursor is now? If this is my entry point, you get it? At the close of this candle, please take note. At the close of this candle, if this is my entry point, then of course it is advisable my stop loss is here now at the peak of the immediate highest candle. Do you get that? So this will be your entry point. This will be your stop loss. Then, of course, you now ask yourself, if this is my entry point, this is my stop loss, so what will be my take profit? Of if you put your figure, you take note of the prices, so please, because you are going to set all these things here. When you come to this place, those are the prices you will set here. You will say, okay, your entry point, you will put your price here. That entry point that you picked from that place, you get what I'm saying? You put it here. It can be
Yes.
zero dot anything. It all depends on you. You put it there. That is why I said you do your analysis first, because three things you must figure out: your entry point, your stop loss, your take profit. Do you get it? So, and in order for you to determine that, you will get that from this chart. So for this case now, this is seen as our entry point, for instance, which is you click on this candlestick, you are seeing the lowest price now will be 2.1312, because you are going at this trade at the close of this candlestick. You understand? Then it is advisable, it's not cast on stone that this must be your stop loss, but going by strategy and experience, this should be your stop loss. But if the difference between this place and this place is beyond 20%, this is just my advice. This is not as if this is what is done anywhere. This is just my advice. If the difference is above 20%, above 30%, I will advise you try and stick to 20, 30. If you are setting stop, there are some persons they don't set stop loss. Everybody with their trading pattern. Like if I often say, he doesn't set stop loss. Instead of him to set stop loss, he allow the trade to go. If the trade is about to liquidate him, you go and take fund from his account and provide more liquidity for the trade, so that there will be enough space for the trade to go the reverse in case he is going negative for him. That is him. Of course, if I has big pocket and deep pocket, he can afford to take such risk, unlike us that we are using $50 and $100 to trade. So what is important is protect and safeguard the small capital that you have. That is why I'm just bringing all this up. It's not as if this is what you must do. Everybody with his or her risk appetite. Do you understand? So when you determine your entry point, which is somewhere here, you determine your stop loss, which will be somewhere here in the case of this, then you figure out the difference. What's the percentage? Of course, you should be looking for a trade that will give you 2-to-1 ratio, minimum 2-to-1. That is to say, if your stop loss, for instance, is you are risking 20%, $100 trade, then your take profit should be 40% and above. That is to say, you are using $1 to make $2. I don't know if you understand that. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is what I often do. I'm not too bothered about take profit. The moment this trade start going in my favor, I will take my stop loss and drag it to somewhere here. I will lock some profits. I will still be in the trade. Then the trade will keep going. That is what I call trailing stop that I was explaining before. You can do it manually. You can do it automatically. So the act of setting it for the system to take the action on your behalf is the automatic settings. You doing it manually, that is, you are following your trade, watching your trade. The trade is going in favor. You adjust your stop loss closer to your entry point. You adjust your stop loss closer to the current price. You can trade it like that and even make much more profit. But when you know that you are the type that don't have the time to be watching trade every now and then, it is just better you set your step, take profit and rest. Maybe when you come in the evening or you come a day after, if the trade go in your favor, you just meet your profits cooling in your wallet. So these three indicators that I just told us of now, the EMB 14, 21, and 50, it is not the only indicator that I use. Okay, in this space, it is advisable you use at least two to three indicators depending on you. Now, in my case, this is what I'm using. I'm sharing my screen for you, but I'm not hiding anything here. Okay, if I show you my Binance, for instance, it's still the same setting you see there. If I show you my KuCoin, the same setting you see there. Now, the next indicator is MACD. We all know MACD, right? Do we all know MACD indicator?
No.
Now, MACD indicator is called a moving average convergence divergence. Do you understand? That is the middle indicator you are seeing here. Where this thing is now, the middle one, the one immediately after the May chart. Can you observe that now? Sorry, I'm not using laptop. My laptop is having issues. That is why I would have my cursor would have click on it for you to see. This middle indicator, the one that you at the edge is you can I don't know if you can see 55.4772. That indicator that is carrying that number at the extreme end, 55.4772. That one is MACD. Can you figure that out? Do we know MACD indicator? As traders, we also know MACD indicator. So it's the middle one, the middle indicator here, the one that is written MACD. Can you see that? MACD with 12, 26, 9 number at the edge. The names of the indicators are written beside the indicators. MACD in bracket 12, 26, 9. Can we see that?
12, 26, 9. MCD.
Immediately after chart, where you see line colors, like I think that should be gray color, hash color, I mean to say yellow, red, and green. Beside it, there is MACD in bracket 12, 26, 9. It's called MACD. I just want us to.
Yes, you can see it.
We can see it. Great. Now I use that MACD together with this EMA that I showed us before. Now this MACD, it is set. If you want to set it, I'm really going beyond as well. No problem. Now, if you want to set it, you come to indicator here. This is MACD. Look at it. This one that I just touched now. This is the settings. You can take screenshot of it or you write it down. But this is normal. This is MACD setting they use everywhere. Okay. Now, let me explain something to us about the MACD. Now, if you watch the MACD very well, it has two lines, the green and the red. Sorry, I'm often moved towards green and red. That is color that you can use any color, please. You can use any color of your choice. Now, if you watch this green and red line, you discover that there is another line that has red line downwards. Then on one side, it has green upwards. Ideally, those things are called histogram. Histogram, if you're to be laptop, you see them better. Okay, they are called histogram. You can watch very well. You can watch very well under this place. Okay, they are called histogram. The green line are up, then the red one, they are facing down. Please, let's confirm if you are hearing me. Let's confirm if you are getting me so that I'll know if I'm. Can you all hear me, please?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now this take note of this. Where if you go through the MACD very well, you discover that there is a place or there's a point where the MACD crosses the zero line. There's an invisible line there, which is often called the zero line. The middle line is called the zero line. Do you understand? There is a point where this MACD crosses it. I'm sorry, if you have to be laptop now, my cursor will be touching it. You will see it. Fortunately, I'm not using laptop. I just hope this will make sense. There is a place where the MACD cross the zero line downward, and there is a place where the MACD cross the zero line upward. Now, if you check where the MACD cross the zero line upward, is the same point where these ones intersect. This EMA 12, sorry, EMA 12, 14, 21, 50, the same place they intersect. If you trace it down, it's almost the same thing. Now, when the when the MACD crosses from down up, crosses the line zero up, it's telling you that the trend has changed and the momentum is confirmed. This is further proving the fact that what the EMA 14, 21, and 15 is telling you on the candlestick, okay, is correct. Then the third indicator that I'm using is RSI. Now, most of us have heard of RSI before, but this RSI is well, let me show you people. Don't know why it's bringing us together. Now, this is it. This is the settings. I go to my indicators. I click on my RSI. This is the setting. You can take the screenshot if you want to. This is the setting of my RSI, relative strength index. I want to believe we've done that. This is how I got that settings. You can take a screenshot, please. It's not something you can write because that middle one, if you watch the second RSI, I didn't tick it. I ticked the first one, I ticked the third one, I didn't tick the middle one. So take note, please, if you want to use it. So if you come to the chart, the RSI is the last indicator here. Now, based on that settings, I still use green and red. Please pardon me, green and red is just the colors I'm fine with. You can use any color of your choice, please. Check out, if you watch very well, the green line often intersects the red line because of that settings. Check out where the green line intersects the red line. Check out where the relative strength index 14, 21, and 50 intersect themselves. Check out where the MACD cross the zero line downwards. You discover that the two of them almost agree. If these three indicators do not agree, that is, the confirmation is not yes, 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 don't take the trade, please. Are we together? If these three indicators do not give you yes, 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 that is, the relative strength index, the green crosses from up downwards, MACD crosses your line zero downwards, and the three EMAs, they've all intersect up downwards. In this case, now what we are seeing now is a downward movement. That XRP is going down. If you watch, since we started this trade, this market, XRP has been going down. The last time I checked, the price was 2.03. Now it's now 2.02. This market is still going down. If this trade does not agree, the trade is not, to me, that's how I analyze this strategy. The trade is not yet confirmed. So you have to be patient and wait. This can happen in 15 minutes. This can happen in 1 hour. This can happen in 4 hours. Then oftentimes, what do I do? If you enter at 1 hour, be looking for your exit point in 4 hours. When will you leave, so that you will bite you will make the profit out very well. That's why I often say you look for exit point at 4 hours. It's not mandatory anyway, because before 4 hours, we now start telling you that the market will want to start selling. It has gone far and deep and wide in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Very, very wide. So this is how you do your analysis. There are other ways, Sha. There are other ways. There are other concepts that I use. Another thing that I often do is, this is to enable you find out your entry point price, your stop loss, and your take profit. I think I've explained all of those things before. Then I have one other secret. I just noticed something now. Is this not pen? My goodness. Are we still together?
Yes, sir.
Are we still together? Okay.
Yeah.
So I just noticed that I can even take pen from what they call it, Zoom. So this was what I was saying. You see this crossing. You see that place. You see this place.
Mm.
That's what I
Mm.
mean by it's crossing line zero. This line here, there's a line here, is what I call line zero. You understand?
Okay.
This
Mm.
the lines that cross that comes like this, those red line. You understand? They
Mm.
are called histogram. If it is
Okay.
showing red, meaning the market is bearish. Do you get that? The market is bearish. The wider those histogram, the more confirmation that the momentum downward is very strong. If you move out of this place now, if you move out of you see this side now, it's showing green. Can you see it? It's showing green. It's showing green, which means the momentum here now is going up. And if you watch very well, the what they call it, the candlestick actually went up. The candlestick actually went up at that point. So basically, that is how I use this strategy. Maybe if I have the opportunity next time, there's another strategy that I also use too. Is another is moving average. This is just it. Time will not permit me to explain all of this, and these are another deep insights anyway. So maybe we'll leave that for another time if I have the opportunity to. So basically, this will just help you to do your analysis. Do you get? This will help you do your
Yes, sir.
analysis. So this place that is intersect, can you see it? This place it crosses
Yeah.
line zero here. Can you see it? This place it intersect each
Mm.
other here. Can you see it? You wait for the three to
Mm.
agree. Okay. Even if you come to this side, see trade here. Look at it. Look at there was an intersection here. Can you see it? There was an intersection here. Can you
Mm.
see it? There was an intersection here. You see
Mm.
it? So that is how this thing works.
Mm.
Any question, please? Any question?
Mm.
Any question? So basically, that is how it works. You get your entry price, you get your stop loss, you get your take profit. Then you now come over to take your trade if you are fine and okay with all of these things. Then another thing that you must also put into consideration, that we must put into consideration when taking this stuff, is the effect of news. If I said a lot about news, the effect of news. You might take repo trade for instance, because to me, news is one of the major things that moves the market. News is one of the major things that moves the market. So once there is a contrary news, for instance, that will give repo momentum upward, definitely repo will reverse, because you don't have the power over that news and you don't know when such news will pop up. So in order for you to reduce your risk, always set stop loss for your trade. It's that simple. So that instead of you to lost your $100, you will lost $20 or $15 or $30, so that you now have $70 to go and trade again. So basically, this is it. So maybe if you ask any question, it will help me to explain other things that I have not touched. Ordinarily, future trading is not something that we can handle in 1 hour or 30 minutes. No, no, no. It's a very deep stuff. So I won't tell you now that I've handled everything completely. So just ask your question if there's any.
Sorry, you can hear me?
I'm with
Can you
you.
hear
I'm
me?
with you, please.
Okay, good evening. I done well. God bless you. Not
Thank you, sir.
so. I'm still new on this business. Although here if I
Okay.
talk about long and short, you short your business, you
Okay.
long your business. What's the difference between the two, please?
Now, on this screen,
Yeah.
you can see it here. Long means you are buying.
Okay.
You are buying. That is to say, you are predicting that the market will go up. You long
Okay.
it, you buy it. Another word for long is buy. That's just it.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
short means you are selling. You predict
Okay.
that the market will go down. Then you take a sell position. It start going down. Then you make money. That's what it means.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Okay.
we have it here.
Hmm.
We have it here. Let me show you that. Now this is short. Can you see what I just? This is
Yes. Yes.
short.
Yes. For
This is
selling.
long. Yes,
Okay.
short is for
For
selling.
buying.
Another
Okay.
word for it is sell. You understand? Another word for it is is to buy.
Okay.
You understand?
Hmm.
So that's it.
Okay.
Have I answered your question, sir?
Very well. Very indeed.
Thank you very
Good.
much. More questions, please, because it will help us to explain more things and it will broaden our understanding, please. More questions.
So, so for what we've done now, whatever you just give us to buy, we just go on YouTube, buy something on the signal and the sell, we just go to the sell.
Yes, you just go through this. You go through the cell. You go to your chart and take position depending on what your trades analysis has given to you. Now, let me add this one to it because it will go a long way to also help us figure out signals apart from those other things that Ifeanyi has taught us. Now, if you watch very well, every day whenever markets open, there are always trades that has that are making top gainers, top losers every day. Every day. Take for instance now, this is gainers for today on MEXC. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes.
Great. Now this is top gainers for today. Do you get it? This is top losers for today. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Now it is normal. Anything that goes up will come down. Anything that is down, if it has good futures, good technology, good men and women backing the project, it will go up. That is why they often tell us that one of the major things that you should be watching out on coin are coins that have fundamentals, coins that have structures, coins that have user case, that the utility of that coin is firm, is strong. Coin that people are asking for, because these are the things that will make the coin to surge, if not today, in the nearest future. Now, one of the ways to decode signals too is using this method. Now, when you come to the top gainers, you see this coin now. This coin now, Luna, whatever was the name of this coin? I can't remember the full name. Luna something. This coin here that I just click now. Can we all see my screen?
Yes.
Today, this coin has made like, I think the last time I saw it this afternoon, somebody sent me this signal this morning. Because I was busy, I couldn't take it. You understand? The last time I saw this trade was 100, I think 102% upward. Meaning, if you had entered this trade with $100, 10x, you would have made $1,000 today. This trade is the top gainer for today. Now, I want all of you, if it is Binance you are using, any exchange that you are using at all, go and put this coin on your favorite. You know how to put coin on your favorite, right?
No.
If you put this coin on your favorite, what it means that you'll be watching it.
Okay.
3-4 days from today, this coin will reverse back. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As from next, let's say tomorrow, next tomorrow, this coin will start going back. We start reversing. Let me even check 15 minutes and see what is going on now. The momentum is still strong. But check this coin back next tomorrow. Can you just see what is going on in 15 minutes now? It's already showing sign that I have gone too high today. Let me start resting. Highlight this coin, put this on your favorite. 2 days from today, this coin will start reversing. Then by that period, this coin become a potential sell market for you. So you now watch very well. You watch very well. By that time, this EMA, come let me get this mark stuff. This EMA here, this one here, this MACD, sorry to say, we now cross this line 0. Are you with me?
Yeah.
If you cross this line 0, then that time, these three EMAs will intersect themselves the way it intersected here. Can you see the way this thing intersected? If this thing intersected somewhere here and the market started going up, can you get what I'm saying? You see it? And since that intersection under 15 minutes, it has not intersected again. It has been upward movement. This is the structure that I just reviewed to us now. You understand? Then check the MACD. Where did the MACD intersect? The MACD intersected in this direction. This direction. Let me clean this ones. The MACD intersected here. Can you see that? Then this one intersected here. Can you see that? Since these three intersected themselves, they've not intersected downwards again. It has been an upward since. This is what I just thought of this evening. This is my analysis. I just gave people for free today. This is a function of many years. You get it? So what I'm trying to tell us, another way to get signals is that watch this trade 2 days from today now, because it cannot go up forever. It's not possible. Even if Donald Trump mentioned this name in the White House tomorrow, this coin cannot go up forever. It will get to a stage, the momentum will calm down and it will start reversing. It might not come down like you do 100% negative, but we come down 20-30% negative 2-3 days from today. Mark my words. Just put on your favorite use. So that's one way to just get signals for yourself. Then the reverse is the case too. If a trade has been going down for a very long time, if a trade has been going down for a very long time, that one you check the losers. Under the losers, it's the same thing. The same method you use for gainers, the same method you use for losers. Take for instance now, in this case now, the highest loser today now is SICK. It went down 80%. But there's a caveat. When a coin has dropped, before you start looking for a buy, ensure that the coin is a coin that has fundamental. Because some coin will just go down like this and they go down forever. That is the end. Especially when a coin is telling you, show you 90% down, 90% down, 95% down. It is not in all cases so. So when a coin goes down like this, understudy the coin first. Know what the coin represents, what is the coin doing. So if the coin does not have a very strong user case, if they don't have good utility, it is very possible that that's 80% down, 90% down might just be the end of the coin. So before you, or alternatively, if you want to take buy position, maybe you will not go in and stay there to go and relax. You just be, we call this scrapping. You just scalp the market like this. You enter fast, you get out fast. If I said a lot about that too. It's not where you just go and just enter fast, get out fast, because the future of the coin is not that guaranteed. But there are coin here, like this skate, for instance, now. Like this, for instance, let me touch it so that you see. I think I have done that coin before. I can tell you for this coin, for instance. This coin, the pen is not working again. What's the problem? The skate coin, this okay. I think that's the network problem. Sorry, it's hanging or lagging. The network problem. That one that I just cycled now, that coin I've seen it before. I think it has. Watch all this coin. Take note of this coin. Put all this coin on your favorite. 2-3 days from today, this coin. Are we still together?
Yeah, so
Network, I was logged out.
yes, I can see.
Sorry about that.
That is Nigerian factor.
I was logged out. I don't know. I don't know if do we have any question? Is there still need for us to continue, please?
Yes, so this thing is very sweet. Let me ask somebody like you or that time, if I say giving a coin, do we need to go and do this 3D analysis before entering the market? If you
Mm,
do, I need to go
it
and see what
depends.
you feel that you have done it, I should just carry go, or if I
Now
own.
it depends. Do you know why I say it depends?
Mm.
Now, some of the coin that Ifeanyi talked about,
Mm.
there are some that you will hold for a long time.
Mm.
Take for instance, during the class, he talked a lot about SROP. He
Yeah.
talked a lot about core, a coin called core, CORE. He talked a
Mm.
lot about a coin called block, BLOCK. He
Okay, block.
strongly advised that we buy those coins. You
Okay.
understand?
Mm.
Now, if you want to take such position, my advice would be, he has also said it. He also said something like that. You are going to use a very small lot size. So I say lot size, leverage in forex They call it lot size. Don't mind me, I'm missing it up. In crypto, is called leverage. Instead of using 10x, for instance, you can decide to use 5, you can decide to use 3, because you are holding it for a long time. So what that means is that the volatility in between now and when it will mature to hit those things that Ifeanyi has said, you will not go out of the market. Because if you go out of that market, you have lost money. And the only thing that will make you stay in the market for a long time is when you have space for your market to move up and down. And one of the things you can do to create space for your market to move up and down is to use a very small leverage. Because the smaller or the lesser the leverage, okay, the more space allowance the trade has to do all the volatility movement. But if your leverage is very wide, meaning your space is short, if the volatility is too rough, too heavy, it will lock you out and you will lose money. So yes, if you are doing a long-term trade, you can enter the market anytime Ifeanyi tells you to enter the market and you use a small lot size. But if you are using a huge leverage, big leverage, 20x, 50x, man, you cannot stay there for 1 month or 2 months, except if the market just goes straight up. And you and I know that market will not always go straight up. Market will come down, go up, come down, go up, come down, go up. At times it will come down very wide and deep. At times it will go up very wide and deep. So what if the time that the market will now come down very deep and you now hit your stop loss? You have lost money, you are out of the market. So if you want to trade like if you want to trade the future market in a short term, you must put into consideration, okay, this analysis, because it will help you to stay short, collect the little money you want to collect, and go away. Then if you want to stay in the market for a long term, okay, when was that? I think somebody posted a message on our group. There's this WhatsApp group. I don't know if you're in that other WhatsApp group, this May WhatsApp group. Somebody posted a message there yesterday or 2 days ago about the research department of Binance, that there's going to be bull run. Bull run is going to be February, March next year. Going by their research. Amazing. Now, if you enter all the coin, if I ask you to enter now, if you observe very well, if I told us that today, 5th and 6th, tomorrow, there's going to be, market is going to go down on his birthday, which is tomorrow. You remember? And
Yes,
we are experiencing it now. Bitcoin was 92 or 93 this morning or yesterday night. As I speak to you now, it has already kissed 89 already. If I said it. So if you had taken let's say you bought SROP and you use a big lot size, by now you've lost the trade.
Yes, sir.
Are you get what I'm saying? Because SROP has dropped significantly today. Now SROP has dropped like 6% down today or 5% down today. So if you have used big lot size, it will log you out. You have lost money. So my advice is this: if you are taking that trade that Ifeanyi has recommended, if it is on futures, if it's on spot, you don't have any problem. But if it is on future, use a very small leverage. Do you get it? Use a very small leverage, like 3x, 5x maximum.
Not too greedy.
If you use big leverage, yes. If you use high leverage, small drop will kick you out of the market. And anytime you are being kicked out of the market, it is money that you are losing or losing. So that's
because
it.
Doing business to make profit. That's what he said.
We shouldn't use 500x like like if I that guy 500x, 100x.
Now, even that 500s, there's this telegram group I'm part of. Even that 500x, you can still use it, but there is a risk. There's what they do, although it's high gambling. Now, what they do, Madam Love, what they do is that they will use a small capital of their money. They'll take $50. They'll take $20. At most $100. Then they will use big lot size. So the game is that even if I lose this money, it's not much. And in that trade, they will see set stop loss. So whatever happened, they will not lose the entire capital still. But my counsel, my advice is that there's no point risking risk. Just stay in a level where you can stand and absorb some shock and all of that. So it's just better to play safe. So 500x to me is a no-no. Is a no-no. It has never crossed my mind. I pray to never cross my mind.
Oh, if you are sure of the coin, long, whether how long or if you are double sure. But I think it's just with like you said, take little capital of your entire money to do
Yes.
that.
Yes,
Okay.
like the way you find is operating, it operates based on news. Like yesterday when we started this, there's a news I saw. I was shocked that something like this exists. XXP 6900. They said that coin is going to do 1000x. I immediately went to the chart. I discovered that coin was blazing, like just because a post just came up. So if somebody like fine now, he has the money, can just take 1000, 2000 and do 100 or so, he will make the profit and all of that. But the disadvantage is that if that trade dares go down a little, everything will just wipe out. Everything will wipe out. That is why it's not advisable for those who doesn't have capital. Like if I had, he has capital. The last life he did when we were doing the master class, his portfolio was 104. The last class he did, his portfolio is almost 180 something million. Meaning between 1 week he has made almost 70 to 80 something $1 million. So the money is there to play around with anyway. God will take us there.
Okay, thank you everybody, because another class we want to use it by 8. So we'll
Okay.
just go and watch this. So like I did before, I'll copy it and post for those who really need it. For us to
Okay.
keep learning. I think the next class will be more, because we have more new things to learn in the next class now. Okay. Thank you. Evan, Abiba, Evaris. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Our prof today, the lecturer today.